Hello everyone, greetings from Kanimuli. Let's solve some simple problems using C programming concepts. Here, the statement of the problem is read data about an employee of a company. The data will contain employee's ID, name, hours worked in a week, and rate of the pay per hour. Then we have to compute employee's pay for the week. Which is equal to hours time rate. Okay, then finally we have to print all the relevant information, and also we have to repeat all these steps for other employees as well. And at last we have to calculate total number of employees processed. We have to display the count as well. Okay, let's solve it in the online compiler. How many number of variables do we need to solve the problem? Actually we need 5 variables, right? One is for storing id, second one is for storing name, then hours, then fourth one is for rate, then finally we are calculating pay of the employee. So fifth variable is for storing the pay value. So I'm just declaring 5 variables here. Let's start with integer variables in id, then hours, then rate of the work, then final value, calculated pay value. Then I'm using character array for storing name of the employee. We are going to get all these details from the user during runtime. So I'm just using printf statement for displaying all the prompt. First one is we'll get name of the employee. So I enter the employee name, I'm going to store it in the variable called name. So name is going to store string value. So here format specifier is yes, comma, the variable is name. Then I'm going to repeat the same procedure for all other variables as well. Enter employee ID. So it is obviously integer value, so %d, and the variable is id. Then we are going to get the number of hours worked per week. Enter the number of hours worked. The variable is hour. Then pay per week, rate of pay per week. Final input is rate of pay per week. So the variable here is rate. So it's not rate per pay per week, it's per hour. Okay, then we'll calculate the pay value. It is the formula is given in instruction itself. So here they just mentioned the pay for the week is equal to hours time rate. So the formula will be like pay equal to hour into rate. Then finally we will display the processed pay value, calculated pay value. We can include the name of the employee as well in this printing statement. So pay of the employee is pay of the employee, for example the employee name Ram or Priya, it will be displayed here. So I'm just giving %s format modifier here, and here I'm just giving %d. Here the pay value will be displayed. So first I'm giving name and I'm just giving pay. Okay, let's check this output. employee name Ram, for example, ID is 001 and number of hours worked is 8, pay per hour is for example 150. So pay of the employee Ram is 1200. But in our instruction, we have to repeat the instruction given, like we have to repeat the same steps for other employees as well. So we have to give um, 2 or 3 employees details, and we have to calculate pay value for all those employees. So what we can do, yes, we can include some looping concepts here, then only this process will get repeated. So I am just using while loop here. While for example, I am going to process the value of the employees, number of employees. We will process to pay value for 2 employees while I less than or equal to 2. At the end of this printf statement, we can give the incrementation part of this while loop I plus plus. First we have to declare and initialize the looping variable here in I equal to 1. So now this loop will get executed for 2 times. We can process 2 number of employees details. We can calculate 2 employees pay by using this statement. In the instruction, we have left one more instruction. We have to calculate total number of count of the employees processed. So we have to calculate the total number of employees processed. So for that, we have to include one more variable. We are going to count number of employees, so obviously it is also integer variable, right? So I am just initializing this count variable with 0. Then I am including instruction like count plus plus here. What this instruction will do is, this instruction, it means this count plus instruction will increase the count variable value at the end of each iteration. So after completing all these execution, after processing all employees information, we can get total number of employees processed value from this count variable. Okay, let's print the value of this count variable here, like printf the total number of employees processed is percentage %d. What we have to give here? We have to give the variable count here. Okay, let's check this output. Enter the employee name first, employee detail Ram 001, number of hour worked is 8, then let's say rate of pay per hour is 150. So pay of the employee Ram is 1200. Then next employee, for example Priya, employee ID is 002, number of hours worked is 10 hour, rate of pay per hour is for example 100. So the pay of the Priya is 1000, and also we have displayed total count, total number of employees processed is 2. So this count variable will display how many number of employee details we have processed so far now. So that is what this problem is. Okay, we'll just discuss some other problems in another video. Thank you.